we said to each other, like, where is the bracelet? Oh my gosh, like we forgot the bracelet. Like how, like we don't have the bracelet on. She doesn't have the bracelet on, I don't have the bracelet on. Where is it? Hey guys, oh my gosh, like I don't do videos like this. And the thing is, I have so much to say, but I just never really talk about anything. Like I want to let you guys know what's going on. Like it's just weird. I probably won't even post this, but like I don't know. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tasha, and this video is just different from, you know, other videos you may have seen in the past. But then there are days like this, right? So I only want to stay true, just expressing me a little bit more, because I have, look, I'm already nervous. Whew. No, I'm good. Okay, so I haven't really done videos where I've, you know, let you guys know about me, or like, you know, those get to know me type. You guys don't really know me, but I show a side of me that I really love and I enjoy, and like I want to share with you guys. But then I have days like this. But like the internet could be a very scary place, or a very pointy fingery type place, and I never wanted to be thrown in that bubble, but like I really don't care. Why I started, you know, doing YouTube and vlogging is because I realized that I really wanted to just be in front of a camera and just, you know, being myself. Yeah, but yo, guys, I'm always talking about the weather, you know. Today it's raining, so on top of how I'm feeling, the weather doesn't make it any better. That's just, you know, that's always just been my nature. For some reason, you know, if it's like really rainy outside, you know, I just feel gloomy. Or if it's really hot and it's nice outside, I just want to take my kids out and let them have fun and just enjoy the day. So that's kind of why I always share the weather with you guys, because that has a lot to do with my mood. I don't know, I'm a Gemini, so maybe that's just one thing that's in there. Today when I was just working, I just had a lot on my mind. Like so much has been going on. I've been having encounters with people that it's like so bizarre. I had to just start thinking like, what is going on, you know? Today I was just in a zone thinking about all the people that I've cared about that has just done me wrong. But then it even had me thinking like, you know what? I just let people do what they feel, or just get to attack me because I might care about them in that situation, or I just want to be the good person, and it's just annoying. It's one thing to be upset about something, and just another to just be very disappointed. Like I'm just even disappointed with myself. Like I feel like I shouldn't have a voice sometimes, because I've always been that type of person where people will say like, oh, I thought you were mean, or I thought you were acting stush. Like you guys know what stush means, like you just think you're just like up there, or like you're just so better than everyone. It's like I'm so sick and tired of just getting the wrong impression of myself, so I just don't say anything when it comes to certain things. And like I really don't want to do that. Like when you don't confront stuff, like you're just harming yourself. Even if you're just trying to make yourself presentable, maybe the type of job you have, like you can't just be cursing somebody out. It just does harm to you. Like you question so many things later that you should have done something about when it happened. Like it doesn't make sense, guys. I was thinking today of my aunt. Like I've been told like I have like these certain people in my life that they call my family. If this is family, like why? Like why does this have to be mine? Like I just say this to say like I don't believe everybody's family could be as ridiculous as mine. Like is this really what family looks like? My aunt, she's like literally stole from me. And even though the fact that she thought she stole from my mom, she either knew or didn't know that she stole from me as well. We went to Jamaica. Like I'm telling this story and I'm like, I know these freaking annoying ass people are watching my page, and then they go and they talk amongst themselves. I'm talking about these family people. I don't care. Like I'm not gonna shut up so you guys feel better about yourself. It's annoying. We went to Jamaica and I haven't been there in years. Like it's been like, I would say like 8 years. I don't want to say any of them are like thieves or anything, but I was just uncomfortable at first with just having these family people in our room all the time. And I don't want it to look like I'm hiding my stuff, because I don't want to think you're gonna steal from me, but I just don't know you like that. Like, me and you, we don't talk to each other like every year, like we don't hang out, like, but I really just don't know you. Like, we don't do family like things. So the thought of y'all being in our room was just uncomfortable for me. My mom was also there in the room, and I'm like, I don't know, Mom, like I don't feel comfortable with them staying. I don't care if they come by sometimes. I don't want them to stay like in our room like 24/7. And she's like, oh, don't worry, Tash, everything's fine, like it's okay. And I voiced that to her about 2 times, because even as soon as I reached, I went to the bathroom, or I went out of the room for a second. Who's honking? Anywho, yeah, I went out of the room only to come back to see my cousin walking in my shoes, it was my slides in the hallway. Like, that's fine, like I get it, like you saw your cousin come with some slides, you know, you just felt like you wanted to wear them. I have no problem. I even leave those behind when I travel. It doesn't matter where I go, I leave most of my clothes behind for the people there at the resort, or if it's my family members, I like to do that. Shampoo, lotion, anything, I leave it behind. So I didn't care that she took it. It was just the fact that you just felt like you can just take them without saying anything to me. That was just a flag right there. My mom had her bracelet, gold bracelet, very expensive gold bracelet, that she never even wore it all the time. Like, she be one of those moms, she only takes it out certain occasions, and she decided to take it back home. Like, she hasn't been there in a while. I wanted to wear the bracelet, but I was even worried about leaving it behind, like leaving it on a table so much, because there was just so much people in our room, even though they were family. Like, I remember the day I went to take a shower, but I took the bracelet off my hand and I put it on the top of the bath. You know where the toilet is, and it has that part over the toilet, the part that you can lift up and put water in. I put it on top there, and as I was showering, I heard the bracelet fall on the ground, but I didn't remember to pick it back up. Like, I don't know, it was when I got back home and I was thinking, how did we leave it behind? Like, what happened? And I remembered, like, in the shower hearing it fall on the ground. So then at the moment, I didn't remember when I came out the shower and we went back in our room and we went about our day. I didn't remember that that's what happened. For the rest of the trip, until we were coming back home and we're on the plane now, either me or my mom, we said to each other, like, where is the bracelet? Oh my gosh, like, we forgot the bracelet. Like, how, like, we don't have the bracelet on. She doesn't have the bracelet on, I don't have the bracelet on, it's not in her bag. Like, where is it? The thing is, the bracelet, it was gifted to my mom as well, and she was planning to gift it back to me. When we realized that we didn't have the bracelet, we actually called the resort we were staying at. They looked for it and they found the bracelet. Okay guys, they found the bracelet, and they were either going to get it mailed back to us or just keep it at our family's house until we, you know, went back there. We were planning to even go back like the year after. When the hotel people got a hold of the bracelet, they gave it to my aunt to hold for my mom. She said she would hold it until, you know, she was able to get it back to her, or she came back down. My mom was like, she'll be back down there, you know, next year. She's like, okay, I'll just hold it for you. The thing is, we haven't been back there for about 8 years, going on 10. They didn't expect to see us back. It was like, they were like, they ain't coming back. We had a death in the family the following year, and we went back. I guess when they heard this news, my cousins and my aunts, it was like, what are we gonna do? What does she mean she's coming back? When they heard about the death in the family, it was just like, they just went, you guys. We were planning to go back, and we told them. And the thing is, when we went the first time, this aunt was there from when we went to the airport to when we left. Like, breakfast, noon, and dinner. Her and her kids were always in her room. They were always there. The first person we saw brought us from the airport. But when we went back the second time now, she was nowhere to be found. My mom would make calls asking her if she could meet up with her, even just to chill, like not even to ask about the bracelet right away. Like, we actually want to hang out, we want to do stuff. And then I would notice, like, I'll be with one aunt and my grandma, And she'd just be on the phone. Like, if we had to go somewhere, she's just making a phone call, trying to see where she's at, trying to say, oh, we're coming down this way. Oh, we're gonna be down here. So it was like, she was letting her know, like, we're coming to town. You gotta hide. Like, your sister's gonna come find you and ask you for the bracelet. I remember we had to go to the store one at a time. My mom was even getting fed up. It was just so annoying. And she finally met up with my aunt. And she was asking her, like, where's my bracelet? What's going on? Come to find out, she's hiding from us because she sold the bracelet. She sold my mom's bracelet. So she said. The worst part about it is she said that she took the bracelet because she deserves the bracelet. To this day, I don't understand why she thinks she can say that. Like, who says they stole something from you because they deserve to have it? Excuse me? I heard my mom say that. My mom was so hurt when she heard her say that. And I just felt bad for her. Like, you're so happy to see your sisters. You're so happy for us to come and, you know, spend time with them, even though the circumstances weren't the greatest. To find out that the whole time, like, your own family, your own sisters had this secret, and that aunt that was making the phone calls, like, she knew what was going on. It's just like a whole bunch of snakish behavior. And what made me even more mad was the fact that when I would confront this, like when I would say this, like even in like a WhatsApp group with these family people, I was just told, like, don't say anything, don't bring it up, why am I talking about it? And it's like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean I can't say anything? This is my life. Like, I'm allowed to have my opinion. Like, you took something from me and I must hush hush. They've been nothing but just negative in my life. It wasn't even like I was mad. I was just really hurt. Like, how could you just take that? And it wasn't even about the bracelet. It was just the fact that it was my mom's and that she, you know, wanted to give it to me. It was about what was behind it. Now it's like I don't have that, and I'm not materialistic at all. Growing up, my dad, he would be at work all day and I'd miss him all the time, and he would bring home a pen and a pencil for me all, like, every day. And because I was a writer and I would always be writing music, I'm always in my journal, even now. So I had a jar and I kept every single pen and pencil for years. I had that jar and it was filled, and it was just the fact that he thought of me, and he saw the pen and he saw the pencil and he just wanted to just give me something. And he taught me that, you know, my uncle passed, which is my dad's twin brother, and he never gave me something in my hand. I don't have a piece of anything that I can say he gave me, but everything that he gave me was love. It was a feeling, and I lost him, and I lost what that type of love was coming from somebody other than a parent. And yes, it was a gold bracelet. It wasn't about the bracelet. It was the fact that you thought you deserved this. Like, you thought my mom owed you this, you thought we owed you this, and you lied to us, and you just look like a snake. I cut off a lot of family, and I wish I never had to, but it's just one of those things that you just, it's just a load of, like, just something lifted off. I don't regret it. I've grown to understand that, you know, I have to take care of me, and if that's toxic in my life, then I gotta just let it go. My sanity is everything. I just want to let you guys know that don't let anything hold you down, even if it is family. If it's bringing you down, like, how is it going to take you up? You gotta let go of those type of energy in your life. Don't feel like you have to just live how they want you to live and just shut up and not say anything because other people are gonna feel bad about what they did to you. They be saying to me like, Taj, why you making videos? Nobody's watching your videos. Like, this is family saying this to me. And it's like, well, I guess you won't see this, right? Like, you should have nothing to say because you're not watching my videos. If I mention something about you, like, it shouldn't affect you because you shouldn't know, because you shouldn't be here. This is just for, you know, people like me. You know, if you've gone through stuff like this, you have you at the end of the day. Even if it's just one person on your side, it's better than a whole bunch of negative family members that ain't, in my case, the family. Or it's not just family, it's a lot of people, but family has played a very big part. I just want to remind you to stay positive, focus on your goals and your desires, live your life to its fullest. Love you guys so much. Until next time, YOLO, peace out, bye.